Okay. So I know that was short. A lot of people probably totally missed it. But that was it. Hi. So someone found themselves on the way over. Good, good, good. Hi. So that was really short, you guys. I know. Hi, guys. Hi. Yay. Hello. Oh, damn glasses. Hi. All right. So that was the big premiere, which I know was like less than 2 minutes. But it'll be really important for the giveaway because in order to enter the giveaway, you need to watch that video and find 13 things that are the same on my updated ancestor altar as they were 4 years ago on my first ancestor altar tour. And then you're going to comment down below that video. So the video we just premiered that's like 2 minutes long, 13 squirrels. That video is where you're going to comment, and then everybody who gets it right, you'll have 1 week. Next Sunday, I'll announce the winners. Everybody who gets it right, their name goes into a hat and will be chosen live next Sunday. Do all one kind of objects count as one or a number of them? Oh, not all one. Nope, not all one kind of thing counts as one. They're all separate. So that should give you a big clue. Yay! 4 years. I can't believe. I have to say 4 years is like unbelievably long period of time to be doing one thing. Now I know I was looking at my videos and I'm like, oh yeah, I took quite a long period of time off, like at least 6 months. You have this top in black? Yay! I love the orange. Actually, I forgot I was going to put my jacket on, my new jacket that I got, but I'm sweating to death, so there's no way. There's just no way. So do you guys want to see what the winner gets? Or should I wait till later? Don't know. Should I show stuff now or wait until later? I'm excited because I have to say, usually, nothing against my husband's paintings. I know. Usually I give away like my husband's painting or something like that. But I wanted to kind of, my stuff that I do, I kind of collect all kinds of little stuff. And so I kind of wanted to make it in that genre of stuff, like to make it stuff that I've collected and vintage stuff that I've collected and different stuff like books and all kinds of stuff. So that's what I'm doing. Now, this is not all the stuff. I've begun to put stuff together. Are you giving away the Dark Mansion Tarot? Well, Ash, it's funny you say that. Maybe if I actually get the one she's sending and then someday if the other one shows up, you'll never know. I'll let you know. Oh, what a frustration in that deck. All right, so let me start off. I'll show you one of the things that you get. You're going to get the opportunity to choose one of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wands. She is resending. Yes, she supposedly resent it about a week ago, I think. So we'll see. You know, I'm figuring probably a month or 2. And then maybe it'll actually show up this time. Apparently, one of the problems was that because she's in Poland and they do their addresses different, she's still not handling it correctly, to be honest, because she like bitched and moaned and complained the entire time. And I've been back and forth with her like 30 times. And one of the problems was she never put me and a whole bunch of people that our state is not like if you're in the United States, a whole bunch of people, she did not put the state down. So it says like my address, 33rd Road, and doesn't say New York. It says my town, Fairport. And then oops, sorry guys. I know you don't like me to show you my address, but it doesn't say the state. So it's been probably passed around the country a million times trying to find, I mean, I don't know how many of this road there are, but hi, Shauna and Cicely, Wild Shadowmancer and Erica. And I know I didn't say hi to people. Hi, Ash. I'm so glad you're here, Ash. We missed you yesterday. Were you on yesterday? I can't remember now. I know. I'm glad she's doing that too. But she literally, like she said to me, well, you get to have your deck and I have to eat the cost for these decks. I thought, are you really complaining to me that you have to eat the cost for me getting a deck I spent over $100 on? But anyways, when and if I ever get that deck, I'm going to, you and Brad were both on. Oh yeah. I'm going to probably do a whole thing for and show the emails back and forth, because I'm really appalled. She has zero customer service. Zero. Okay. So one of the things in the giveaway, first of all, let me start with, sorry, fell in my depression. That's okay, Ash. We all go through that. That's okay. Well, then you should get the address right? You would think, ding, ding, ding. And especially because it was through PayPal. So my address is the same. PayPal enters it in there for you. It's not like it was different. So one of the things is Ange, our own Ange here, for this giveaway is including one tarot deck from Amazon that's $30 or under. So isn't that sweet? I just love my Ange. She's such a sweetie. Or Oracle. Right. Or Oracle deck. $30 or under from Amazon. So I thought that was just a sweet thing. Yay! So that's one of the prizes. Let us drop a like. Yay! Isn't that great? Our Ange. I just love my Ange. I'm so glad you had that surgery, honey. I hope that things start to go better now that you've had that surgery. Okay. So a long time ago in a former life, I had an actual, I don't know if I've talked about this very much, but I've had an actual consignment shop when we lived in Prattsburgh, which is way out in the boonies. And so we have some of my stuff still is kind of collected from the consignment shop. Yes, it's a magic wand in a box. So we had magic wands that now they are, I just went live, Hexen. They are resin, but I have a couple that I have decorated with like herbs and crystals and put wire wrapped crystals around it and stuff. So energetically it boosts their energy. So you will have your choice of one of these 5 wands. So here's one. And some of them look a lot like the Harry Potter ones. And they fit into their little box. Oh, I don't make them. But I owned a consignment shop years and years ago, Hexen. I know I haven't really talked about this part of myself for a long time, but and so we stocked these wands. Now they're resin, which for me energetically means they don't do a whole lot. So when I have 2 of them that I actually use that I have wrapped with herbs and crystals and all kinds of stuff. So many sneaky things you can do, right? So the second one looks like redwood. See? And also I do make wands. I shouldn't say I don't, because I do. But mine don't look like the professional. Mine are just like sticks that I pick up and I sand them and I burn stuff on them. But you know, I of course burn stuff on them in my 5-year-old kind of way. This one looks like wood and stone. So it looks like the end is stone and then it's wood all the way down. Expelliarmus. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This one, I think this one looks like Voldemort's. It looks like it's bone. See, the top looks like bone. Avada Kedavra, exactly. Exactly. And I really liked them. Like I said, they are resin, guys. So, energetically, they don't do a lot for me. When I put herbs and crystals and stuff on them, though, then suddenly they come to life for me anyways. And then, oh, this is like my favorite one. I almost am like, damn, I should keep this one. But literally, I think I've had it 6 years and it's sat in the box. So I'm giving it away, but it's super creepy looking. And I love creepy. So to me, this one is the best one. And it's heavier, I think. See, it looks like it's got a spirit entity in there. So I love this one. And you could totally like hang stuff off of there and, right? Is that cool? So it will be your choice. You will be able to choose one of those 5 wands. Plus, right? I love creepy. I just can't help it. Creepy is my thing. Plus, does it go that way? Nope. Must go this way. I don't know. All right. Yes, I'm doing a giveaway because it's 4 years, Hexen. What you missed, Hexen, is I premiered my update of my ancestor altar. Because if you look way, way back 4 years ago yesterday, my ancestor altar was my first video, and it was a 1-minute video, and I just was like, hi, YouTubers. This is my ancestor altar. And so I just showed my updated ancestor altar in my last video, which if you can find the 13 things that are the same in that ancestor altar and put them, hi YouTubers, I know, right? And put them on the comments of that video, your name is going to go into the hat for the giveaway. Okay, so that's one thing. Ange is donating a $30 deck, either Oracle or Tarot from Amazon. That will go to you. This is another thing. I have not, William. I tried to click on your thing, on your name, and it wouldn't let me go to your channel. Oh, now it will. So I couldn't find your channel. I could not get to it, but I did try. So now I have it. And I'm subscribing right this second. And then I will go back and watch it, I promise. Okay, so this is another part of the giveaway, which is something that I found at a thrift stop. And see, you can use it as a shelf. When I do it, I actually use it as drawers. Is 13 significant to this? It is, because I love the number 13, and it just happened to work out that 13 things are the same, are on there that I chose to put on here. Everyone started out as nervous as you, for sure. All right, so this is going to be going to you, and in each thing, now I use it like this because I put crystals in here, but in each thing, I am going to put one crystal. Now, it might be a tumbled stone. It might be, and there will at least be a chakra set in here. So there will be at least one for root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and crown. There'll be one stone for each of them. And then depending on who wins, I'll kind of fit in a crystal that I think you need intuitively from that. that's another thing. And then, I don't know if I should show everything. Oh, but don't tell me on here. You have to, right? You have to put your guess on the original video, not the original, but the updated one from today, and in the comments. And your name will go on there. What else? Oh, I have some other stuff. There's a tarot reading from me. My 3-card tarot reading that I do once in a while. It's been a while since I got back to do a free reading, but my 3-card tarot reading, which is a $25 value if you were to buy it in my Etsy shop. Nope, the 2-minute video. If you don't know the names of them, you might have to look them up or give it a guess. If I know what you're talking about, even if you don't have the right names of stuff, I'll include it. It'll be okay. So, yay! So how is everyone's weekend going? I can't believe it's Sunday already, I have to say. All right, I might as well show, here, I'll show the books. There's a couple other things. It depends on who wins. Now, energetically, I'm a person that adds stuff to boxes before it goes out, depending on what I think you need. So there'll be other stuff that I'm not saying. But there are some books that I have doubles of. Like I said, I'm pretty squirrely about stuff. I always keep a copy of Eckhart's books every time I see them. I keep a copy of them. So 2 Eckhart books. Yes, yes, yes. And so there's a couple other books too that I know I'm forgetting. But I will update it. I will update it on next Sunday. I will show, yep, international is okay. So everybody. 4 years is kind of a big deal. So everybody. All right. Now, what else was I going to say? I'm trying not to like miss on the 2-minute video, honey. On the 2-minute video. If you comment on the 2-minute video, that's where you can go to enter. And you guys have 1 week. I'm going to put everybody's name in a hat next Sunday. And I don't know if you guys have the opportunity to, I know when I look at my videos, I can sort them. In the top right, it says sort. And you can sort by the oldest date so that my first videos come up first. I don't know if you guys can do that on other people's channels. I didn't really check that. You can sort by date. There you go. So that makes it a little easier because I know there's a lot of videos, huh? I think I was looking at them and I swear there's a lot. I should look and see how many, because I know you can look at the number of videos you have and stuff. How do you sort? If you're on my video page in the top right, I think, it says sort. And if you click on that, it'll say like by most popular or by date oldest or date newest, that kind of thing. Thank you, Ange. Thank you, thank you. And I will, hold on, let me copy what she said, and I will update in the down bar of this one when it's all done and it clicks over. So they pop up in order most of the time. Do they? Can I take Angela's spot as a moderator? I know you want to be a moderator, William, but you have to earn your spot as a moderator, William. You're doing good. If you actually continue to watch me and come back a couple more times, I might actually make you a moderator because you crack me up. We'll see. We'll see how you do. You have to earn it, though. It's a lot of power. Oh, no. William has it out for you. You have to be nice to Anne. She's one of my favorite moderators, William. Yes, Justin is a squirrel moderator. He proved himself and got the power of the pen. Right? Okay, so I did want to talk about a couple things too. She is the favorite moderator. Ashley, I try not to pick favorites of all my squirrel children. What else did I want to talk about? Thank you for your crystal suggestions. Oh, good. You're welcome. Good. First of all, Ostara. I know I haven't done a video on Ostara in a little while. I did the decks for Ostara and stuff, and that's fine. We are going to be starting to do a few more now that it's March. We're going to be starting to talk about Ostara more. March 20th is Ostara this week. Tomorrow, I think it's tomorrow, right, Stephen? Tomorrow is Stephen's birthday, which means it's the beginning of Mercury retrograde. Hi, Farah. So I can't believe Mercury retrograde is starting again, and it's pretty much, oh, it's Tuesday. Thank you. It's pretty much like the entire month of March. It's, I think, the 28th. Finally, Mercury retrograde goes away. Hi, Mademoiselle. She won't be your favorite for long. I will take that title. Oh, William, you crack me up. Yep. So, Mercury retrograde. So that is one of the things that I was going to talk about here. Let me pull up my notes. Yes, I make myself notes. I do. I won't lie. I do wing it sometimes. But I do have notes. Maybe retrograde is just revisit, right? What if William accidentally got banned from the channel? Yeah, you better be careful, William, because Anne, being a moderator already, she does have the power already. She could just accidentally ban you completely. Oh, that's too funny. Your birthday is the 26th? Yay. We just put in a contract for a house. Yay. Oh, you just put in a contract for a house. Oh, boy. Yeah, not the best time to do that, right? Sometimes you don't have any choice, but... All right, so let's talk a little bit about Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde, when Mercury retrograde comes around, we know that a lot of things with communication, usually that's the hardest part. Communication kind of things go wrong. My oldest turns 15 on the 22nd. Yay! Happy birthday. So lots of, they say you shouldn't buy a house. Sorry, that time. You shouldn't buy a car. You shouldn't do contracts. You went from oh wow to oh wow. I know. Well, it was like, oh. Yep. I love my internet. Yes, I know. Breathe, 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 breathe. Oh, William. Ange is a moderator, William. She has the power now, which means she could kick you off my whole site. You better be nice. Hi, Renee. Welcome. I'm so glad. That's interesting. My mom just came today, texted us about speaking again and that she will stay out of my business. Ooh, there you go. Good. Speaking of Mercury retrograde, yes, exactly. Internet goes out on the blink. So that's the normal, is when Mercury is in retrograde, They say you should watch your communication. You could be confused a lot easier or confusing. So like if you have a big meeting about, and of course I didn't even think of this until just now, but my evaluation at work is due March 5th, I think, 6th. Mercury retrograde, bless us with the best. I fucking hate my internet faces. That's right. Steal all Ange devices. Oh, you guys are funny. Shall I go back to the naughty step? I don't know, William. You might have to. Confusing more than normal. I know, right? So let's talk about what are some of the things you can do. First of all, the fact that we are aware that it's Mercury retrograde means a lot because you're going to do a couple things. One is you're going to cut people slack, right? So if you feel like somebody says something to you, I know, right, Ange? That is way off. Like you're like, holy crap, what the hell did you just say to me? Take a breath. Take a breath and think, okay, understand Mercury is in retrograde. Perhaps I misunderstood that. Or perhaps they said it wrong on accident or whatever. So try to cut people a little slack because the communication thing is a huge problem. I find sometimes that I'm sitting here on my videos when it's Mercury retrograde and I feel like I have a stroke, which, okay, happens anyways, but it happens more when Mercury is in retrograde. You can carry some crystals that will help you out. What? Huh? Nothing like that, Ange. Turns to William. We need to run. So yes, you're going to be more irritable than you already am. Yes. And maybe not. Here's the thing is you don't actually feel more. Well, sometimes you do. It depends on how badly it affects you. A lot of times I'm like, I don't even get that it's Mercury retrograde. I'm like, what? I'm not being bitchy. What? Oh, yeah, maybe I am. Maybe I'm not quite coming across the way I think I'm coming across. I'll let my boss know, right? Yep. So you can also, there's crystals that you can carry to help subdue that a little bit. It's not going to take it away, but it can help subdue that a little bit. Starting with, always carry a grounding crystal with you anyway, but especially during Mercury retrograde, because Mercury isn't, yes, it is, exactly. And technically it is not even turning backwards. It's just an illusion that when Mercury is coming around the back side, it looks like it's turning in the wrong direction. It looks like it's spinning in the opposite direction. And it is an illusion. Now, they have proven, though, that it does affect things around the cosmos. So it affects us. Yeah. And it does start early. Like it is affecting us somewhat now. It just really kicks in later. But it absolutely affects stars that are around it. It affects the moon, which then affects the oceans. We are talking about Mercury retrograde. Yep. So always carry a grounding stone anyways, but I usually add an extra grounding stone in when it's Mercury retrograde. I want to make sure I have a couple. I was putting time out. Well, sometimes, William, you're putting time out not by us, but by YouTube, because I get that all the time. If I try to comment too much, it puts me in timeout. So Life of Bex, I use black tourmaline. For me is like the best one. I love black tourmaline. Black tourmaline to me is such a scrubber. It really like soaks that negative energy in and spits back out some positive. Hematite, smoky quartz. A lot of people will tell you obsidian. I personally, petrified wood, that's a great one. I personally don't use obsidian for grounding unless it's obsidian with something else. So snowflake obsidian, mahogany obsidian, rainbow obsidian, because obsidian is really, really harsh. And it's very abrupt. So it does its job great, but it's very abrupt. Green quartz, that's a good one. Usually anything with dark colors or reds, red jasper. Red jasper is great. What happens if you use them all together? All the jet, yep, jet is great. All the obsidians, Carmen, or all the stones? All the what? Are you not going to be a moderator? No, she is. It's her and William are picking on each other back and forth, Marge. If you use them all together, it depends. Like I carry a bunch of stones. I have my little bag, which right now, because it's the weekend, is downstairs. It's not my bag. But I carry a little bag, jewelry bag full of stones, and I make sure I have at least one for every chakra. And then depending on the day, sometimes I put extra stuff in there. And use them all together. It's, again, I don't use all of them all at once. So if I find myself being a little flighty, I will pick up a grounding stone and put an extra grounding stone in my pocket. It's like a game of tennis that I'm winning. Oh, you are cheeky. He's really funny. So it depends. If you feel your energy needs something a little different, then you have something with you to put in your pocket or to meditate over or to hold and think about, whatever it is you're feeling that you feel like you need that. I keep all of them in my jewelry pouch, which I keep on my machine all day with my counsel. And if I just have a couple in my pocket, but if I feel like I need extra grounding or something, I know it's there to put it in my pocket. Yes. And tourmaline is my go-to for sure. So communication, there's lots of stones for communication. My favorite for communication is blue lace agate. I love blue lace agate. That's my personal favorite though. Has anyone used Wish to get crystals and stone? Renee, I don't recommend it because everything that Wish has comes from, hi, Dustin, thank you, comes from China. And Wish, you can't count on the quality of their stones. Now, if you can get a really good deal on something, and if you pay like, I don't know, $6 for a stone, and it gets there and it's not that, and then you're out just $6, okay, it's possible that it's real. I'm not saying that all of them are fake. I'm just saying you're taking a risk. It's like kind of the roulette wheel because stones right now from China especially, a lot of them are fakes. So I wouldn't recommend it. But if you're really not one that can spend that much financially, and I totally get that. I will say though, if you can find a metaphysical shop or someplace that sells tarot or like I even have crystals at my my Whole Foods store has crystals. Yeah, in 6 orders. There you go. I have William. I can't even look at them anymore. I have crystals at my Whole Foods store, and they're actually really cheap usually. I would probably rather spend my money at a metaphysical shop locally. Hi, Paris. Than waste it on Wish ones that, most likely aren't going to be. I totally hear you. I had 4 boys and I had a really hard time too. But it's still better to like go and literally you can spend $1, $1.50 and get tumbled stones usually at a metaphysical shop. One tumbled stone from a metaphysical shop should be like $3 or under. Yep. And Facebook sellers. Yep. And eBay. Absolutely. Perfect. Perfect. Blue lace agate is my favorite stone for communication. There's also Amazonite. Hi, friends. And Angela. Amazonite is very good. Aquamarine is very good for communication. I find blue kyanite works really well for me for communication, and it kind of cleanses, clears, and recharges all your chakras, all of them. So blue kyanite is a good one. If you can find stones like that that really do a whole bunch of everything, then you kind of only need a few. Carnelian. Yep. Carnelian is a really good one to calm and ground yourself. And do you think crystal cards are helpful? Depends on the crystal cards, but yes. Can you please put my cat Spencer in your healing basket? Oh, yes, Minky. Absolutely. Where is my... Hold on. I gotta find my... Oh, right here, duh. Hold on. And it's Minky's cat Spencer. Absolutely, I will. Poor thing. He's in the hospital overnight. Poor baby. Little do Ange and William know, I might decide to be a moderator and steal both their spots. William, you know most of us here are witches, right? Oh, I'm sorry, Minky, but yes, Kitty is going right in there right now. Poor kitty. I hope it's nothing too serious. Nancy, are you burning something? Yeah. Okay, just making sure. As the house fills with smoke. All right, going right in there. And I will say Tuesday, here's the other thing, guys, which is very interesting. Tuesday, if Tuesday is the day that Mercury goes in retrogrades, 3 squirrels are classing. That's okay, Minky, no problem. I don't mind at all, honey. It's also the day of the new moon. So how funny that it comes up on a day that is already for new energy. And it's Mercury retrograde. So maybe we can help to damp that down. If you do an intention spell to purposefully damp down Mercury retrograde's energies because it's the new moon, perhaps we can counteract it a little bit. Just saying. I'm going to think about that and yeah, and maybe try to write a spell or something for us. Hold on, new moon spell. To damp down some of that energy for Mercury. Because maybe we can counteract it a little. That would be great. Okay, stones for mental focus during Mercury retrograde. Yeah, it really would. I will talk about it tomorrow. I'll write one tomorrow, and when I come on tomorrow night at 7:30, I'll talk about it. Mental focus stones. So we've talked a little bit about this before. Fluorite is a great one. Rainbow fluorite I find is really good, of course, for me because I'm a talker. I love my blue fluorite. Also, though, mental focus stones, lepidolite. The anniversary we are celebrating is my 4 years on YouTube, Rose. I can't believe 4 years ago yesterday, I did my first YouTube video. Yes, yes, yes. Looking forward to consciously working through this Mercury retrograde. I think it's what I need. Absolutely. But they frown when you take them from displays in the museum. Yes, I bet they do, Willhawk. You know what? I forgot my internet stopped, and which means it goes back to Top Chat, which I hate. No wonder I'm missing stuff. I've gotten some of the few I do have from gift shops. We don't have meta shops or anything like that. Yep, 4 years. I can't believe it. It is growing. Thank you. I'm so pleased that people are connecting, and that's what I'm here for. So I'm glad. Fluorite when you homeschool them, perfect. I'll just stay away from people tonight. So I put, it's not just tonight, Shadowmancer. It actually starts Tuesday and it goes until the 28th. So it's like 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks. Not good. Fluorite, lepidolite. Lepidolite is the other mental focus stone that I always think of. For sure, because I am. Oh, thank you, Rose. That's so sweet of you. Thank you, thank you. I so appreciate it. You guys are just the sweetest. Thank you, thank you. Lepidolite, though, is the other stone. I can't even stop smiling. You guys are great. All right. Well, I can handle being antisocial for 21 days. Easy. Right? At least then we have an excuse to be antisocial. So, Rose, that is just great. I really appreciate that. You know, when people call out to me, even much less give financially, it's so funny to me. It's always a weird thing, but thank you. I really appreciate you. Hi, Two Paths. Would you ever twerk on video for money? No, you do not want to see me twerk. Sorry. I'm sure you're a troll, but you really don't. Trust me. Okay. Other stones. Charoite. I love charoite. I kind of do. I actually. Oh God, I'll be honest with you. I've never ever tried to twerk ever, and I'm pretty sure I wouldn't. I don't know. Maybe I could. I don't know. It would have to be a lot of money. Don't feed the trolls. Oh, I love you guys. Oh, Maddie, I'm going to beat you up. I got to try to. No. I opened it instead of closed it. There. Okay. I tried. It's hard, right? Yes, we can practice at Tarot Stack. We will try to practice that if you want, for sure. I will try. No promises for sure, but I will try. Charoite. Okay, so charoite works really well with your third eye. It dispels fears and enhances your ability to make the most of the opportunity to purge inner negativity, which I find is really, really important, especially with Mercury retrograde, because all of our I want proof. I sent money. Here's $500. Oh my God, you guys are killing me tonight. Oh, Farah, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. I thank you very much. The truth is out there. I would, all jokes aside, how much? Joshua, for $100, I would I would attempt for $100. I'm pretty cheap, I think. Yeah. So, work charoite. Charoite is a really expensive stone, but I love charoite. And you don't have to have grade A stones, guys. Don't forget that. I love when people want to spend, I mean, believe me, I know. Grade A stones, what's your email? Yeah, I have PayPal, but I don't know if I want to give it to you. Anyways, charoite. $100. That's right. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I can't even speak now. You guys are killing me. Charoite. You don't have to have grade A stones. See now. Thank you, Stephen. I'm missing it again. What did Stephen say? Just click. Yeah, click the $sign. We're ready to see Jen go crazy for $100. Stephen got rid of me. Will you? Oh, there you go. Okay. Okay. You don't know what grade A stones are. Okay. So, shit. Well, this is one that I kind of need to show the stones. But for instance, when you guys think of sapphire, you think of faceted rings and stuff, you know, the stones that are in rings that look beautiful and they're clear and blue and all that kind of stuff. They're very pretty. And I'm not saying they're not pretty and you shouldn't want that. If you are looking for something aesthetically then I can see that's called a grade A stone. Yes, exactly. Raw sapphires, I have sapphires that have like dirt in them and they're not clear and they're blue and some of them have black spots in them and some of them have you know, other inclusions in there and the minerals and stuff, and they look like a pretty rock. It's still blue, but it is not faceted and clear and, you know, yes, it feels more natural. It feels a lot more natural. Now, there is also, for stuff like charoite, there is grade A charoite that is mostly purple, and it's not clear and faceted and stuff. But I'll be honest with you, grade A charoite is stunning, gorgeous, gorgeous. But grade A charoite is wicked expensive. And I have held grade A, now I don't have any, I'm not rich, but I have held grade A charoite, and I get energetically the same as charoite that is mostly black and white and has some purple in it, so I know it's actually charoite. Energetically, it feels the same. You get the same kind of energy from a grade C charoite as you do from a grade A, mostly purple, gorgeous looking stone. I still like the grade C charoite. There's some purple in it and it's pretty and all that kind of stuff. Energetically, it's the same because it has the same combination of minerals in it. It may have a little bit more of one mineral over another to have that mostly purple stone, but it is the same combination. So you energetically get the same thing. You do not have to have $100 stone in order to energetically have enough energy to work with like you want a charoite stone to work with. The charoite stone, I think I have a couple little like chip kind of things. And then I have one that's probably, I don't know, this big that I think I paid like $10 for it, which is a lot for a little stone. But I find raw and tumbled feel different on the energy level. Not always though. Sometimes I can see that. Sometimes I'm more drawn to a raw stone. But energetically, if you work with it, it's not that different. Energetically, it should be the same. Just like you don't need a huge specimen. You don't need a specimen of quartz that is this big in order to feel quartz energy. I can get the same amount of energy in a small stone if I really connect with it that I could in a big, huge specimen. You don't have to have a big, huge specimen to get a lot of energy from it, in other words. I actually wired a raw opal and put it on my necklace. You can't see all the rainbow like jewelry quality, but it's still better. Absolutely. I have some sapphires that are raw. I do too. Can you put a curse on people? Technically, William, yes, I could do that. But you have to understand that when you're dealing with energy, you don't want to put that kind of energy out there. You don't want to put that kind of energy out there for anyone. But if someone is attacking you specifically and you're using defensive, what I call magic with a K at the end of it, it would be, I guess I would call that, if so, kick out Angela. I would call that a curse maybe, or a hex, but I think I've only done a hex twice in my life. And usually it's not truly a hex. It is a reversal spell, or it is a reflection spell to reflect back that they're doing something to me. Then I am reflecting back that energy that they're trying to give to me. Exactly. More like self-defense. Yes. And Wild Shattermancer. I'm not Jen, but I think she'd tell you if it works for you. Well, what was her question? So you don't have to answer, but what's your opinion on digital tarot and oracle decks? Yes, exactly. If it works for you, it works. Digital stuff. I'm trying to think if I have several digital oracle and tarot decks. I don't use them for actual divination. Usually I use them for a reference card or something. Like if I'm like, oh, I want to show someone what a King of Cups in the RWS deck looks like. I have that on my phone in case I'm not carrying an RWS deck. I'm trying to think if there's any that I don't really use any apps or digital that I feel like it, but I don't use them like that. So I don't know. Could they work? Absolutely. And I've seen them work for other people. I don't know. I just feel like it's such an algorithm that I feel like my energy, all right, and you know what part of it is because to me, I know that all that stuff is math. It's all binary, right? It's all zeros and ones and all that stuff. And I don't connect with that energetically. So I feel like that wouldn't really work for me because I don't do math at all. Oh, who just decked? Oh, Farah backed a tarot deck. Which one did you back? And I'll tell you if I've backed it too. Kickstarter is like my favorite place to get decks. I'm a super user. Are you a super user yet, Ange? I can't remember. The Angel Tarot. Oh, is that one that was Kabbalah based and stuff? Is that the one you're talking about? I backed that one too, if that's the one you're talking about. Not yet, working on it. Yes, I backed that too. Hi, Emily. Thank you. Yes. So, whoa, that was way off topic. Back to Mercury retrograde. Chrysocolla. Chrysocolla is good to withdraw from unnecessary interaction. Okay, so do you know what that means? God knew I would be too powerful if I could do math. Yes, yes, yes. I've done nothing wrong, mostly. Later, can you speak of Kickstarter? I'm waiting on Yoshi to make the fairy tale. Yes, 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 yes. I know, me too. I can't wait. That's going to be a great deck. I have that all over my Pinterest. And yes, I will do that as soon as we're done with Mercury retrograde. Remind me if I can't remember, if I squirrel out. I know, right? I do too, Emerald. Chrysocolla, if you are feel, especially during Mercury retrograde, that you're being drawn into interactions that you need to not be drawn into, so you're being triggered by something in Mercury retrograde and you catch yourself and you think, wait a second, is this something I really am bothered by and I really need to poke my nose in here and like flip out about? Or is this Mercury retrograde making me think that I care more about this topic, or that what they did was so terribly offensive that I need to get my nose in there? If the answer is no, I really shouldn't butt my ass in there. Grab a piece of Chrysocolla and that will help you to remove yourself from that situation. I should probably like wear some on my forehead all the time, but it depends on what sign Mercury retrograde is in, how it affects you, Emily. Triggered. Yes, exactly. To be honest with you, I'm not sure. The Pisces one, I'm not sure if it affects Gemini really bad this time or not. I have to look that up. Astrology is not my thing, so I kind of look up other people's things. Like Dustin, who is better at astrology, and I still have to catch up. I'm finally back in my regular office, Dustin, if you're still in here. So hopefully I can catch up because I'm really excited about watching your videos, and I know you finished it today, and I was like, oh, I can't watch the ending before I've started it. I can't do it. I can't. And I saw him say something. I have dinner soon, but I saw you on. Hi, little dandelion. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yes, yes, yes. Gemini is usually about the communication. Yes. Get out of my head. Uh-oh. What, Ash? What'd I do now? Are we thinking the same things? Dustin is my husband's name. Dustin is my son's name too. One of my real sons. We did read J.K. Rowling's chart to finish it up. Ah, how cool. Well, I can't wait to finish it up, and I hope that it's not a real busy week. It hasn't been too bad. I think I shouldn't say it. In the medical world, it's very bad to say it's a slow night or because that's a jinx, but hopefully it will be good. Is retrograde a bad time to get a job? Yes and no. Gemini, Pisces, Sag, and Virgo are all mutable signs. I'm inclined to think this retro new moon might have some effect on Gemini suns. Aha, aha. Well, good. Maybe I'll be halfway okay then. Communication and thoughts and thinking, right? Oh, God, never say the... Yes, exactly. Rose, right? See? If you say that and you're in a hospital, people will literally stab you. They'll be like, what did you just say? It would be very bad. Any good stories about Mercury retrograde? Oh, goodness. I'll tell you 2 Mercury, not this one coming up, not the one we had. I think it was 2 before. It was a horrific retrograde for me. Just like everything. I got phone calls from my boss telling me that I was an idiot, basically. I posted something to my Instagram page that I meant to just just say something to a friend. One where everything was in retrograde. Yes, that was a terrible one. It's just notoriously, if it's bad for you, it's bad. It's like, don't... At least give it a week to see how it's affecting you before you go to sign any contracts or try to negotiate a new job. The Q word is Q-U-I-E-T. Before you do anything with communication, contracts, how you are perceived, don't ask for a raise. Understand that computers very often don't work very well. So, this could be really bad, depending. I'm buying my car on Monday. Yay, Monday, right before. Woo! You better hope they have it. Now, that shows how serious this is. As a show of good faith, I subbed and will watch and comment after this video. Ah, step lightly, yes. So, Angie's being nice to you, William. That's pretty good. I think you ought to kiss and make up. Yeah, I've had complete computer meltdowns on Mercury retrograde. I had a whole system crash once. What if you are under a stupid contract and started in a previous Mercury retrograde? I would say wait till not a Mercury retrograde and ask to renegotiate. Or maybe wait till a Mercury retrograde and ask to bring it up and say, it was a bad time to negotiate a contract. Can we schedule a time after the retrograde to renegotiate? All right, now, maybe a counterbalance. Yes, and I will do, I have it down here. I'm going to make a spell that I will reveal tomorrow to do a counterbalance spell. Because it happens on the day of the new moon, I think we can make a spell that will hopefully counterbalance some of that energy. So, I will reveal that tomorrow for sure. Now, what was the question that I was supposed to get back to? Of course, I totally... Vet called. Spencer is doing better. Yay! However, he did test positive for heart disease. She thinks he got sick from food. Ah. Darn it. But that sounds better. Charoite, it wasn't. We talked about charoite. There was something. Who was it that was going to remind me? That sounds really good, though. Really good. I'm really glad, Minky. Better to find out this way, for sure. Oh, shoot. I should have. Thank you. It's my screen name from the book clan. Yes. yes, yes. All right, what was it? Damn it. Who had it? Erica, didn't you ask the question? There was something I was supposed to get back to. Ah, Kickstarter. Okay, so Kickstarter. Let's talk about Kickstarter real quick, and then I'll be done. And don't forget to go back and watch my 2-minute video that I uploaded, premiered today, to enter the contest, which you will have 7 days. You have next Sunday night to enter the contest. And try not to let it scare you, Farah. We all get through it. It happens 3 times a year for like a month. 3.5 weeks usually. So, hi, Connie. Hi, Raquel. So make sure you go back and William, you're so sweet. Thank you. Go back and watch that video and comment what you think the 13 things are that are the same as in my first video ever 4 years ago. Little Dandelion, there I premiered a 2-minute video that updated my ancestor altar. My ancestor altar tour was my first video 4 years ago yesterday. And if you watch that video and you can find the 13 things that are the same in my ancestor altar as they were 4 years ago, then tell me in the comments of that video what those 13 things are. And your name will go into the hat for a huge giveaway, which I showed some of it tonight. There you get to choose one of 5 wands that I showed at the beginning of this video. Hi, Redmond. There are some books. Ange is donating a $30 deck, Tarot or Oracle from Amazon. It is from today, so there's only 2 uploads today. I haven't uploaded anything else. So the other video from today. And did I win yet? And this will have a stone in each slot here. I know the 13 things, just don't know the names because I'm a newbie. That's okay. If I can tell what you're talking about, that's okay. We're going to do YouTube videos with Austin. Yay! Oh, that's awesome. I can't wait to see him. At a thrift store. I actually have 2 of them, and I bought it at a thrift store. So I would look at Michael's, though. I know I've seen Michael's has stuff that's similar to this. They are useful. I love them. All right. So Kickstarter real quick. We'll talk about Kickstarter. Kickstarter. Okay. Kickstarter is a crowdfunding site. Say no spilling the secrets of Kickstarter, right? Oh, thank you, Emerald Moon. Thank you. So sweet, you guys. Kickstarter is a crowdfunding site that a lot of deck creators go on to manifest their first deck or their second deck or their 6th deck for that matter. People who are creators who don't have a lot of money and are not picked up by like mass production like US Games or Llewellyn or anything like that. They can go on Kickstarter and figure out, thank you, Redmond, figure out how much this is. Hey, La, thank you. You guys are just too sweet. You're making me blush. That is just so sweet. I love you guys. Really, thank you. You guys are the best. The best squirrels on the whole internet. I love it. So sweet. I can't even speak now. You guys are awesome. Thank you, William. So yes, Kickstarter. So Kickstarter is the crowdfunding. They figure out how much it's going to cost to manifest this deck. Usually it's an artist and an author or someone who does both. And they usually have at least started the deck. They have the major arcana done, or a lot of times now it seems like they have the whole deck done and they just need, you know, the money to publish. And then they give a certain discount to you for supporting. You kick Papa out of the, thank you. They give like incentives for you to support their first publishing of their first deck. Now, it's not just decks. There's all kinds of things. I get a ton of kids books from that too, because I'm always looking for pagan themed kids books. Yes, in case anyone isn't in the Facebook group yet, go right ahead. We post all kinds of updates. We can answer questions. We have a great group of people in our Facebook group, so please do join. And I love Kickstarter. Now, sometimes it takes you a long time to get a deck. It could take you a year to get a deck in your hands. But that's the price you pay for supporting smaller people, like independent kind of decks. And I find that you get really good quality, usually decks, and unique decks, and they're decks that down the road are going to be worth more because there's not as many. People often do 500 decks or 1,000 decks, and that's it. They don't do a whole lot after that. So I love Kickstarter, and I've gotten a ton of different decks from Kickstarter and decks that I absolutely love. This one is, Ange was just talking about this today. This is the Cute and Creepy Tarot, which this deck was fabulous. I adore this deck. That's from Kickstarter. I have, what else? God, I have a ton of them. And of course, they're not sitting right in front of me. I think this one is the Wayfarer's Tarot. And, oh, no, it was. I must have put it in the box. There's all kinds of interesting projects and book projects and all that kind of stuff. Now, you are cute and creepy as me all day long, every day, Shauna. You are taking a risk. It has happened before, once in a great while, that someone will take off with the money and not do their deck. But it's rare. It's very rare. Usually what happens is they have delays and it's a lot longer than they thought it was going to be. But Life of Bex, thank you. You guys are so sweet today. Thank you, my sweet squirrels. Thank you. And don't forget, if you guys want to donate and don't want to donate, you know, without getting anything back from it, down below, you can always get a tarot read. I do paid readings now on my Etsy shop. So feel free. Paris, she did share it in the Facebook group. Maybe she could also post it to Instagram. Oh, Joey's spirit photo? Yes. Didn't I post it to Instagram? I might not have. If I didn't, I will. Can't remember if I did or not. And of course, I can't look it up. Instagram's terrible on laptop. You really have to have the phone for it. How does that sound for our Coven model thing? Uh-oh, I missed it. What? What? Where am I? Magical squirrels united together forever in our great squirrel coven. All bow down to our cover mother Jen and great 13 squirrel gods. That's so cute. I love it. All right, William. Bye, honey. I didn't. All right, I will. I will post it tonight on Instagram. I promise. William is not leaving. As long as you answer the 2 questions. Yes, please try to answer the 2 questions, the 2 questions, they're not hard questions, guys. Hi, Ponderous Pros. Thank you. I appreciate it. The 2 questions are you subscribed to my channel, and what's your YouTube name? That's it. Pat showed me the pic. That was insane. Yes, my son is fine. He, it doesn't bother him very much because he sees it all the time. He just thought it was interesting that it showed up on a photo that he could share. So, yay! That's all right. Yay. Yes, please, if you're on Facebook, please join the group because we have a great time on there and people are great on there. We answer each other's questions. And most of the Squirrel Coven on there is really great about answering the questions. Yeah, he's good, Shauna. He's so used to, that's what he sees all the time. It used to be when he was a kid, he used to be like, you really don't see that person standing right there? And I'd be like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. So Paris broke my cover. Yay! Oh, good. And so that's what he sees all the time, is they're clear as day. You know, he doesn't see these whitewashed see-through spirits. So it was cool that that's what he caught. It's almost like his mind took the picture and that's what he sees, you know. That's why I thought it was an interesting, cool take on how it happened. So, yay, I left Instant Facebook years ago. I regret leaving Insta, right? That's all right. All right. Oh, we were just talking about your picture.
Oh.
I can't imagine either. I know. I have seen stuff out of the corner of my eye. I have seen stuff, you know, that I thought I saw, but not like he does, so. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, he absolutely, he talks to them for sure. Not in, I don't think I've ever heard him speak in a voice to them. It's not, I don't know how to say it. He doesn't, it's like through their minds, I guess, or through, however, they just know. He's like a clair knowing. He's clair sentient. Thank you. Yes. All right, guys. I am going to get going for tonight. It's Walking Dead night, which is why I came on early tonight. And actually, American Idol starts again tonight, and I really like that show. I know it's been on forever and ever, but I really like American Idol. So I'm Sunday nights I'll be coming on early most of the time, but rest of the time it's 7:30 is my normal time. Please watch the playback if you want to see all the great wands you have. The ability to win one of these 5 wands. Thank you. And you can see what all the other prizes are. Well, not all. What some of the other prizes are. And make sure you watch the earlier video from today and tell me what 13 things are the same in the comments of that video. And that will put you in the hat, which will be drawn a week from today. Yay! All right. I love you guys. Start a great week. We'll be on tomorrow, and I will be talking about the new moon spell that we're going to try to tamp down Mercury with. And some other things. Tomorrow isn't Tarot Tuesday, but I think Ostara. I might be talking about Ostara tomorrow. I can't remember. I have a list. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all of you.